It could have been my whole HDMI hub occasionally. But I think that was the game this time. Look, delete her. She's got some computer-like ability, like a Matrix-like world where she can kill off these characters. That explains what that whole voice thing is, the missing letters. It's Monica, and it's confirmed right there. Look, it's shaking again. Alright, let me calm down. Like, sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining it. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Take a picture of her crazy self. Here's Monica's writing. So, you know what that reminds me of? You remember, like, some of y'all may be too young. Some of y'all may not remember, but Sonic the Hedgehog had a cartoon with Jaleel White playing the voice of Sonic. There might have been more than one. But anyway, the one I'm talking about, The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, he always throw his finger up like that because, you know, Sonic wags his finger. They'd have that Sonic says at the end of the episode. And Sonic would, you know, give like some kind of helpful advice, like a tip for the day or something like that. Don't talk to strangers, kids. Eat all your vegetables. Drink 8 glasses of water a day, or get 8 hours of sleep. You know, he would say just whatever. That's what this makes me think. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Yeah, I just saved my game. I think I need to do it again though. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything? Please help me. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I should have did her thing for listening. All right, so we need to save the game because it's getting crazy. But that was an interesting section. I'm gonna leave that one there and save right here. Yeah. That's what we want to do. We want to leave that one over because it was so crazy. She confessed to saying, you know, Yuri cuts herself, but that could be a scapegoat. That could just be an excuse. But she also, in that poem, you can see that there's something weird with her going on. Screen shakes and glitches. This is something crazy. You know what would be cool is if they did like a Squid Game kind of thing, but with Doki Literature. I would watch that. Maybe it could be like an hour-long movie and they just show all this. Secret will be out. Everybody knows it's Monica. It's gotta be Monica, right? Like, I strongly believe it's Monica. I feel like people have told me it's Monica. We know Monica's crazy, but I haven't spoiled myself into saying Monica is crazy and killing people. So for those of you who hadn't seen the first couple of parts, Sayori was found dead. She was tied up from a noose. Like, she was hung in her room, dead. After telling me that how she really felt about me, even though I said I don't really like her like that, just wanted to be friends, she was dead. And I couldn't go back. I couldn't go back to a previous save and be like, no, Sayori, I love you, even though that would be a lie. I couldn't go back and do it. And it really messed me. I was depressed for a good week. I could not play this game for like 2 weeks after that. That's a recap if you haven't seen any of that other stuff. All right, so let's go with Natsuki and save the best for last. I can gradually go from Natsuki to Monica or Monica to Natsuki, but I can't go from Monica to Yuri and vice versa. It's just I have their voices too differently from what I've created. So yes, if you guys know anybody who's doing like voiceovers or voiceover work or works at Disney, I'll let you boy, because that's the gig that I need right now. I'll get better at these voices, but throw me a bone. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. Ooh. But I can't really say it's any better either. Wow. Can somebody else just smack her for me? Phew. Phew, what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Maybe that was... Oh, God. Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Look at her face, she's so cocky. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Just make sure you find a little bit of influence from everyone. I think you're at least being influenced by Yuri a little bit much, or a little bit, aren't you? True. I mean, I know you've been like spending some time with her or whatever. But you know, Monica and I are just as good as her. At poems, I mean. What else do you think that she's good at that you're also good at? Inquiring minds want to know. Do you not want to know? Tell me in the comments if you want to know. Because I'm almost out of water. And your boy is feeling very thirsty right now. So you should really try to learn something or you'll never get any better. True? True. Here's the one that I wrote. I'll make sure you learn something from it. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders. I'm sorry, I can't keep that one straight. So her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. Doesn't matter if she likes other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. Doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm going to tell everyone. All right. That actually sounded like a song. Like, I felt like bringing out the guitar and Amy has a lot of friends. I would always see her talking to other people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. I don't know, I'm just off the cuff here. But that's what that sounded like. And it's got me thinking, if that can pass for a poem, I could at least come up with 12 like that. I could come up with 12 like that. And publish them. That's a new challenge to myself, is to make something, if not wholeheartedly, half-heartedly, as interesting as this. This was actually amusing. This is probably her best one. She had another one that I enjoyed, but her writing isn't going to be as good as yours. Not. But this was good. This was good. This one didn't annoy me. It made me laugh. Amy likes spiders. You know what? I'm going to take a picture of this, because I know somebody named Amy who is either going to laugh at this or look at me like, what's wrong with you? Why would you send me this? So, yeah. Let's actually send this to Amy real quick. You don't like spiders, do you? That's asking Amy. She's gonna be like, dude, you're weird. Alright, so we'll see how awkwardly that plays out. Not bad, right? Yeah, I agree. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I'll have to explain it. Like anyone would agree, the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Okay. Everyone has the same kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Yeah, I guess because, you know, this is mine, clearly. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. This is all true. You know what I didn't check was to see where I was streaming this at. I am not streaming it on YouTube. I should be streaming it on YouTube. Fortunately, I'm recording it, so we will upload this to YouTube. Reason being, I wasn't streaming it to Resident Evil, or I wasn't streaming Resident Evil on YouTube, only on Twitch, and I never went back and changed that on here. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes? As long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy, I agree with this. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Such as the two of the girls in that very club whom I respectfully won't. What that is. I might be interested in that club. That's all I'm going to say. Leave it at that. Might be a cool club. See, I really want to put this on Facebook too, because I'm having fun with this, but there's clearly themes in here that people I go to church with, or know in the community that don't know I play games like this, would clearly frown upon. Kind of ironic that even in my one place of comfort, I can't even have people respect me. So you know what that means. We need the Alanis Morissette ironic. We need that. We need a picture of that, because that's another scene here. I could have like 50 scenes at this point, honestly. Now that I know what they are and how to make them, we need to have more of those. Give me 1 second. I'm actually looking for that. Yeah. Let's save that. And no, I don't need a web page. I need how about this one? Even though it has the CBS logo there. Yeah, that'll work. Put that in here. Alright, done. Done. Maybe I'll just show it to you in the fly. Did we not spend hours before? Or not hours. I didn't take that long. You said. Game is still here. Don't worry. You can still hear my sultry, lovely voice, right? Do we want media? We'll just put image there. And we'll put ironic, since we already used the name Alanis. See, I'm showing you how to make these things on the fly, right? We want desktop, please. We want assets. And then we want this. Just like that. But we also want it stretched all the way out. Just like that. So now back to the show. You saw that. So here, we'll test it out. This is Twitch 101 or 100 because Lord knows I might not even be on 101 yet. But we'll read the sentence one more time. Kind of ironic that even in my one place of comfort, I can't even have people respect me. See how cool that was? All right, we actually want to drag that. We want to drag this one up though. No, we don't want to add. We want to move that like right there. There we go. All good. Jeez, now you're making me complain too much. No, I'm allowing you to kind of be yourself. You have always been like this. I think you're just a little more comfortable around me now. To where you're okay, just, you know, excuse me, showing your true colors. For what it's worth, I respect you. Well, I guess thanks. See, look. But it's kind of obvious that you respect Yuri more. So, whatever. We're done sharing, so you can leave now. So, they're even in on the fact that I like Yuri. Like, I don't know how I could have liked somebody else differently. Maybe it was always destined to be like, if you don't pick Sayori, Yuri dies. And maybe if you pick Yuri, Sayori dies. And then it's down to those last two. Like maybe I find a way to like one of these other girls when it's just those two left, but I really don't know, man. I don't know what to expect here. Kind of nervous, but at the same time, like relieved, like, okay, we're getting closer to the end, maybe? I've been waiting for this. Have you? Oh, not standby, but let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? That guy? This one might even be better than you. How did you even pick up on yesterday? I was telling you. Maybe that's why. You did a great job explaining. Wink, wink. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. I mean, you knew that was coming, right? No. Yeah, you knew that. I took a picture. I couldn't even cover it up. Even her hands appear sweaty. That makes me happy. Get a picture of this too. It's so amazing to feel like I value other people. Tell it, sister. Tell it. It's so amazing. And sometimes you feel like you aren't, and you just have to value yourself, I guess. How life is. You might only have one person watching your stream. That person values you, values your time. You might have nobody watching. Still gotta value yourself. Still gotta have fun. Whether it's 1 on 100, 1,000, keep it. 3,000. Watching the stream, love you 3,000. Everything that you write is a treasure. Ooh, okay. Now she's just pouring it on. Heart pound. Oh, I needed a picture of that too. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Not being weird. Having a harder time than usual concealing. Right now, I just want you to read my poem. Okay. All right, I can't read this. She's writing in cursive. What does it say? Wheel? Yeah. Hey, wait, I need some water for this. Talking for an hour straight, and it's not even a stand-up special. A rotating wheel, turning on axle, grinding. Bolt head, linear gearbox. Falling sky, 7 holy stakes. A docked ship, a portal to another world. A thin rope tied to a thick rope. A torn harness. Parabolic gearbox. Expanding universe. Time controlled by slipping cogwheels. Existence of God. Swimming with open water in all directions, drowning. A prayer written in blood. A prayer written in time, devouring snakes with human eyes. A thread connecting all living human eyes. A kaleidoscope of holy stakes. Exponential gearbox. A sky of exploding stars. God disproving the existence of God. Wow. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears, and a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope written in clocks. Okay, maybe I read that twice. A time-devouring prayer connecting to a sky of 40 gears and human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing flame, or does that say time? Breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing. That was intense. That was intense. I can see if she writes like that, how she cuts herself. Because even reading that got me all jacked up. Like I was on some kind of energy drink. Aha. Doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately. So I had to take it out on your head. That is definitely what she said. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday. So I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it wrote. That all you did with the pen. I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. You know, I'm gonna try to not act like I'm gonna try to act like I'm not 12 on here. It's very hard when she talks and says stuff like this. I'm okay. Or did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? No. What in the world? Cortana is interrupting same way Monica would as I'm trying to play the game here. Clearly go away. Alright, let's exit all out. That's still acting weird. I don't know. Computer's acting weird. Told y'all about the computer issues I was having the other day. Fortunately, it's under control and it wasn't a super big headache, but thank God you can move profiles to different domains. Somehow my domain got corrupted and installing Windows 11 just did a number on me. No, Yuri, we cannot pretend this conversation didn't happen. You can keep the poem now. What about my pen? Can I have my pen back? You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Oh, excuse me. Yes, I would like to read it. Things I like about Papa. I like when Papa comes home early. I like when Papa cooks no dinner. Okay. I like when Papa gives me allowance. Or maybe it says I like when Papa cooks me dinner. Looks like it could say no though. Somebody commented on my Pikmin Bloom video. Smiles to Game Boy camera. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I love that. Somebody finally somebody finally picked up on that. You know, and people are actually watching that video because I titled it the way I titled it. But I appreciate that. People are looking for answers for Pikmin Bloom. So I'm happy to be that guy. And if it's a thing that people enjoy, awesome. That's the most views we've gotten on any kind of video like that in a long time with no promotion. I've had to get promotion on some of these videos, but the Pikmin one I'm doing fairly well. Keep the views coming is all I can say. We're gonna make another Pikmin video before I have those teeth extracted on Saturday. Just hang tight. We'll get things going the way they need to. All right, where were we? I like when Papa, what? Papa something me about my friends. Oh, asks me about my friends? I like when Papa asks me about anything. I like when Papa gives me lunch money. I like when Papa comes home before sundown. I like when Papa cooks. ... I like when Papa gives me privacy. I like when Papa doesn't tell me how to dress. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my friends. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my hobbies. I like when Papa comes home without waking me up. I like when Papa keeps food in the house. I like when Papa uses his inside voice. I like when Papa leaves my stuff alone. I like when Papa accidentally drops coins in the couch. I like when Papa is too tired to notice. Aw. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. Okay. Weird. Super weird. Oh, shoot. Okay, everyone. Why is the screen red? We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today. Everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. What's this crunching noise I hear in the background? Do you hear that? It's like either somebody's eating or bleeding. Do we really have to do something for the festival? So we're almost back to where we were when Sayori died. It's not like we can put anything good in just a few... Not like we can put anything... Can't read. It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. Well, something happened. Screen just went black. We did save the game, though. Screen went black, so it's not my capture card that's messing up. It's both it's my TV and the computer are black right now. Oh, wait. Then I pushed a button and everything came back. About with last minute preparation. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Like, that had to be the game, right? Because if it was my capture card freaking out, it would just cut off. Like, I don't feel like it's overheating or anything. Good thing is, having a GPU that's much better takes the strain off of the card itself. I do like that. We're not dropping frames. Y'all remember that Zelda Skyward Sword playthrough I did? Dropped so many frames that I was like, eventually we gotta switch. Gotta switch. Playing Mario Makers and, you know, Peggle or something like that. Not a lot of strain, but the games are 60 FPS. You gotta have a capture card 60 FPS. Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Other Yellow Hat Guy joined, and we started with some some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent, right? We still only have 4 members. And the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? It's like, are we gonna find more? Or are we gonna keep losing members? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Suki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place like so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. That's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Other Yellow Hat Guy? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Other Yellow Hat Guy to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never talked until Other Yellow Hat Guy joined. The music stopped. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. Woo! He's gonna kill you, girl. The Other Yellow Hat Guy isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like it is. Fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Ooh. She didn't make an angry face, though. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's word. So, what you have is last video, Natsuki Natsuki and Yuri got into it. And this video, it's Natsuki and Monica. So I want to see what it's like with just Monica and Yuri, but I don't know that that's going to happen. We do know it's probably going to come down to just Monica, but if there's multiple endings, there's no reason for Monica to be the one that's killed off and one of these other girls, right? Still hold on to Monica being the villain of this. We're going to keep going, though. The music changed, and it sounds like an outro, but this is somewhat therapeutic. It's relaxing. I'll listen to that for a second. Like our remix. Alright, so we've heard enough of it. I'm sure Yuri and Other Yellow Hat Guy want to get more members too. Right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would be lying. Still, it's up to me to rescue the situation. No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club is nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Oh my gosh, this is heartbreaking. For her anyway. Kind of for me. It's like I'm getting the ricochet of the gunfire from Nasuki's verbal AR-15. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? That doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything. Your little hack guy, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? A girlfriend, maybe? Meet some pretty girls? I mean, that's not what I was thinking. That's clearly what the main character was thinking. Well, not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her dad. So this is showing you why Sayori being in the group kind of was the glue. Because her happy attitude rubbed off on Monica and it balanced out Nasuki, where she didn't feel like she was like the youngest, or she didn't think that she was the worst because Sayori was there. Sayori was a little bit envious of Yuri, but I didn't spend that much time with Yuri because Sayori was there. I guess this game is trying to show you like how other people, when they're not around, how different things can be. Which is kind of sad and interesting all in one. I get so existential playing this game. That's why I keep coming back to it. This is... And reading it out loud, by the way, is therapeutic. I could sit on a couch and play this. Maybe feel like my own personal feelings are involved. Not too many games like that I've played. Drink some more water here. Kind of wish I had some tea or something. Next video. Well, only an hour and like 20 into this. A little over that, and it feels like I've been talking for so much longer. Keep going. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? What, me? I just spoke my mind. Keeping it real goes wrong. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak to everyone else. You don't understand it all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Oh, so we're your friends now. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And I feel like that with my Pokemon Go group, that there are people in the group who they don't care about it growing or expanding or anything like that. They just care that they fit in. As long as they fit in and they feel validated, they don't look at it like, you know, other people might have that same insecurity or that same introvertedness. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, or the yellow hat guy. It's not the same. I won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. Or it won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. This one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Doki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Doki ignores Yuri, walks right out of the classroom. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? Kind of. Oh, shoot! Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, how nice and quiet the club is right now. I mean, there's that. I'm just happy you're here. I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Ooh. I'm gonna take a picture of that. Because no one's gonna believe how creepy that. You either play this or you don't. And then you look at this, as innocent as it looks, like I'd say 85% of the time. There's the 15 where stuff like this happens. And you're just like, this is nuts. It's really nuts. Oh my god, was her eye bleeding? I should do my best, consider everyone's perspective, make the decision that's right for them. What about you? What do you want to get out of this? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. Oh, there's that. There is definitely that. That's what will end up making the literature club a special. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. Speaking of festivals, Pokemon Go has some kind of festival of lights going on as I sit here and play this. How surreal is that? There are 2 raids going on. What are they? Nothing interesting. Sad. Identity of the club as a whole. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Out of your comfort zone once in a while. I'd like to help Monica with the festival. I'm on your side. Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri not. Hey, Yuri? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, and I feel like you deserve to know. I still think you're a wonderful vice president. Oh, that's sweet. And also a wonderful friend. I want to do everything that I can to make this club the best, or to make this the best club ever. Okay? Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay? Look forward to it. Shall we go, other yellow hat guy? Am I walking her home today? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat with other yellow hat guy a little bit before we leave. Or you can say it however you want to say it. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all of that. It's important to me as a president. Yuri looks a little troubled. He doesn't protest. Trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Other yellow hat guy, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I was until you came into the room with me and Yuri and the lights off. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel like I'm responsible for that, president. And I really do care about you, you know? Oh, picture of that too. I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. Fair enough. I'm gonna go back through my dating history. and maybe talk to some of them. Don't kill any of them. Just talk to some of them. I got nothing else to add to that. That really went a direction I wasn't. Yeah, little nuts, little too nuts.
Made mistakes. And then he had us. Lights out! Now you want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts.
With how mean Natsuki is and everything, and Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people. This is where she starts telling more about herself. Are they not real? She said earlier, delete her. She can control Yuri and Natsuki. So is this all a big mind game? Maybe there were other members and she killed them all. And she's trying to get somebody real in here. You know, maybe I should just, I'm overthinking it. I'm an overthinker. But look at the background. It's looking weird in itself, right? Pixelated, but yet Monica kind of stands out. This is an iconic picture. She's doing the creepy pose, and she's saying, sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people. It's gotta be foreshadowing. It's gotta be. You know what I mean? Look, and then she doubles down on it. But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know that only you could understand. Wait, not yet? No, stop it. What just happened? Did she delete old girl? Gotta be. What just happened? Games. Peace. Flower. Some weird thing there. Heartbeat. Marriage. Charm. Adventure. Prayer. Vacation. Skirt. Kitty. Lust. Holiday. Infinite. Daydream. Happiness. Sing. Music. Playground. There we go. All the words of that poem. Yellow hat guy. Waiting for you. Got my teeth. Oh, Natsuki actually came back. Monica. I told you not to. Ugh. She's really late again. Consider it as. Excuse me. Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant. Oh, wrong person. Must you always interrupt my conversation? Ellen? Makes more sense that Yuri said it. What are you talking about? You say that like I do that on a regular basis or something. Just wasn't paying attention, okay? Sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Thing. Leave that. See? something. I'll get over it. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. Well, I just felt like I needed to bring it up. Oh, well, I just felt like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Well, the yellow hat guy just walked in here too. You know, yeah. Aha. Must have a lot of. Running this club, I'm still trying to. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival and, right, forgot, about that. Well, we were all talking yesterday and, well, we decided that we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. As long as we're all working together, the club will never become something we don't want. Okay? Fair enough. Fair enough. Also, if you help us out with the festival, I'll buy you new manga. Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. More importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know. So I'm gonna help too. We'll make sure it's done right. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Yeah, that's wonderful. I wouldn't be the same without you, Nasuki. It wouldn't be the same without you, Nasuki. Anyway, other Eli, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we could. We have to. Uh-oh, tell him, Yuri. That's so, Yuri? That's correct. Other Yellow Hat Guy is already engaged in a novel that we're reading. This just makes me want to be reading a book with somebody. Call the girlfriend up and say, yep, read me a book. Or you read this page and I'm going to read it. Are you glad I've already gotten him into Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Said that really fast. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some? Again with the tea? Not at all. Thanks very much. I like how they wear the same outfits. Makes me wonder what my character looks like, what he wears every day. One thing. Better. Nice cup. Not to mention for herself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from herself. Time with a this is deja vu. Can you? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. Same thing as before. Alright, we need to pause this. I could definitely auto skip this. walks past me, sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk, says we want this, my surprise. Yeah, we're skipping all of this. We've read this already. Deja vu. Ten minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. We're holding her up, and boy just went side to side. Vote for her. Yep. Let's see. Logical place for. Let's see if she's bleeding again this time. Yep. There it is. Her wrists are bleeding. Yeah. Is it gonna rewind? It's like Monica's learning how to play piano. Background music is piano. Yuri's severely bugged out. Hi. Sorry. Really weird. Has been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't really been showing or anything. I hate for you to think I'm weird. Everyone has a few unusual things about them. Expressing those things so soon, meeting someone, seen as inappropriate, likable. Trust me, anybody knows that it's me. You need to know up front all the weird stuff that I have, because I show you later and you feel like it wastes your time. I'm not changing, so there you go. Don't like video games, you think it's weird to talk to yourself on a stream and all that. Rather you know now than once into it. But hey, at least that's what I discovered. That was me trying to do my voice in hers. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strongly and get a little too. Made people not want to be around. I started hating those things about me. Obsession with hobbies. The way I can't control myself when I get too excited about it. So, eventually stopped trying to talk to people. Nobody could ever like me for the things that mattered most to me. And it's just usually that blows myself off. But recently something's been wrong. I don't know what it is. Every time we come to the club, my heart starts to beat. It's like going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Yellow hat guy? Me? Or has Monica started acting a little off lately? I've always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club. Recently, I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Your eyes certainly look crazy. Please tell me I'm not. Couldn't say anything before because she's always couldn't say anything before because she's always listening. Finally, we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. Club room all to myself. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. That would make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. Oh, holy cannoli, she's off her rocker now. That was I do like knives though. Sounds strange, but she doesn't understand. Understand how beautiful they can be. Is that Monica behind her? Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've gotten them from various artisans. I make sure to give them all their fair share of views. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Sorry, I'm covering my face because I know something jacked up is about to happen. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. That's why I'm so happy you joined the liturgy club. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore. We. Each other. You know what? Let's quit the liturgy. Let's quit the liturgy. No need for us to be around Monica's tongue, slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention other pathetic tongue. We can walk home together every day after school. Eat together. Sleep together. I'm perfect. Ever want. Is that why you joined the little club in the first place? Can't read that. Right. Almost like it was a bait. Bait that we should meet. See, they're trying to get me to squint to read that so that when she does something jacked up, I'm scared. You aren't going to get my blood pressure up today. Is that with me? Will you, whatever this text is? Man. Wow. Wow. Well, we'll start with the Suki again. This one's alright. Alright. Well, yeah. Not as good as yesterday's. Wait, is this deja vu again? Okay, it's a different poem. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean. She's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive. Things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her, but if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why. Please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. Yeah. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri. And it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. Please, if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. I'm so mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. And the game is glitching. And now
I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, other yellow hat guy? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you.
yeah, it's definitely Monica behind it all.
Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just.
I can't even let Yuri read it. Because Monica's controlling all. Captain Sensation!